run hard? Can we make quick decisions? Okay, and can we space and relocate and help each other? You guys are in good shape. Let's get in great shape and have the mentality we'd be the best conditioned team in the league.
What is going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again with another one. Hopefully you guys are feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good this weekend. 2 more days. We are counting down and we'll be here. We'll be here for our first preseason game. We're excited playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're playing in Cleveland. I'm looking forward to it. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about those words that you've seen in this clip that Billy Donovan said. That's run hard, quick decisions, space, and relocate. Those are 4 important words, and I kind of want to dive into that a little bit. Definitely subscribe to my page if you're a true Bulls fan. But yeah, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Run hard, quick decisions, space, and relocate. And I feel like those 4 words he said are kind of like the keys to the type of offense they're trying to run. The first words he said is run hard. Usually with the players we have, you got to run. We have quick players. You have a quick guard at the top of the hem and Josh Giddey, who's going to lead the charge. The way he plays. And so if you have, your supporting players running hard up and down the court, Josh Giddey will find you. For the bench, you have a lot of quick players. If you run up and down the court, especially the big man and Jalen Smith, either Josh Giddey or Lonzo Ball will find you. And that's the benefit of having pass first point guards with high IQ, because usually if your starting guard or the guy who's starting, off the plays have high IQ, then that bodes pretty well for the rest of your team, because now forces the rest of your team to make high IQ decisions. That force the rest of your team to make quick decisions just based off, the way your point guard play. I know a lot of you guys seen when Lonzo Ball, before he got hurt, he would push the ball up the court. He would make these high IQ plays, which forced the rest of these players to, play that kind of way. DeMar DeRozan was brought in. He was making quick decisions with the ball. Caruso, Zach, he was playing even on defense. He was playing a lot smarter, a lot better. And so I feel like, that's kind of what Billy Donovan means when he says, run hard. And quick decisions are, what do you do when you get that ball while you're running hard? When he says make quick decisions, is that they're trying to play a faster style of basketball. And so, yeah, when you get that ball, boom, what are you going to do? You see they're practicing with a 14-second shot clock because you have to make a quick decision. The goal is to get the opposite team off their feet so they can't, sit there and lock in on what you're trying to do. Last season, too many times when DeMar DeRozan held the ball and he was magnificent, the other teams knew what the Bulls were trying to do. We were very predictable, and I know Billy Donovan said in the past we're trying to be as less predictable as possible, and it's hard to be when you're playing a slower pace. So I feel like when you're making quick decisions and playing at a faster pace, it makes you more or less predictable because they're moving at a quicker speed to where you're not sure what they're going to do, and by the time that opposite team can adjust, they done already moved over to the next play. So yeah, quick decisions is definitely important. It's awesome that Billy Donovan brought that next. And the third word, he mentioned is space. You got to have space, especially in this day and age of NBA basketball. In order to operate now, to operate and to shoot, you want to have that type of space. A lot of people, it's a copycat league. You see what Golden State was doing, how they developed, their type of offense. They have plenty of space and they create space. A lot more teams are developing that aspect to where now most of the league, you want to have that space. It's not a post-up type of league anymore. You're not just posting up and, clogging one area and trying to score and try to fight through it in a sense. You could do that with certain teams, maybe Embiid, but most teams want to have space when you operate. I feel like that was a problem also last year with DeRozan. Him and Vooch kind of operated in that same area, which kind of clogged the space at times. And also Patrick Williams, he wasn't able to, operate in as much space. So now, with DeRozan going, we're going to have more space to operate, and hopefully a lot of young players can take advantage of that opportunity. And then the last word that kind of, has me thinking a little bit is relocate. what does Billy Donovan mean by relocate? And so me personally, I feel like when he says relocate, is that, you know, you have to continue to move. You can't be stagnant, you know. Relocate. If you're in a spot and you can't be effective, you got to move. You got to cut. You got to set a screen. You know, you got to be able to impact your team offensively even when you don't have the ball. And I feel like that's what relocate mean. If a player is operating in that space that you're clogging, you got to move. You got to relocate. You can cut the baseline. You can set screens and, you know, move to the other side of the court. But I feel like these are 4 good words that Billy Donovan has said, you know, as far as his offense that he's trying to implement. And yeah, I feel like, you know, if the Bulls can get a sense of that and thrive in that, you know, especially throughout this preseason, you know, maybe they'll be a way better team than we thought they'll be for the start of the season. So comment down below and let me know how do you guys feel about that. And yeah, I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video. I'm out.